I'm not gonna lie, today not an intro. So check this out, real quick. I'm gonna get right to it. For Malusi, I was thinking any trap op between Fenrir, Azami, and Alibi. And Alibi, you may think, why Alibi? But I'll probably explain that in another video. But Azami and Fenrir, I was thinking because you know how like I always say, shorter the sides, the better they would get rushed in. You know what I'm saying? So I was thinking, if I use Fenrir, someone can honestly kill someone while swinging someone and get the best of luck, or not even luck, just timing. Before the Fenrir actually takes your face away, you can honestly kill someone still, shooting someone. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a Fenrir can't even do much, but just a guarantee a kill maybe in between 50-50. More like 100-100. But and then you have a zombie knowing that she would be banned the fucking first round because like she can literally make cover. She can literally make her own fortified stuff. You know what I'm saying? And and this may be something kind of topic. I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna try not to cuss in my things more. Why? I don't know. Maybe, but like not say it's a promise, but I'm gonna see how long I could do it. You know what I'm saying? And then probably slow down my fucking words. But I feel like this map is really exciting because how I have it. But sometimes you be like, why try things different? That's how people want to operate sometimes. But it's like, hey, enough said. You can honestly try something different and maybe be like, this can honestly help. So I got 3 Valkyrie camps. I mean, the first one is a pretty good spot, but I would say most of like the 2 second ones still pretty decent. But on this hop out, I would pretty make sure people like, no, why is this not really open and reinforced or whatnot? But sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, I would say that it's always open, yes, but I feel like for me, I was going to close it and probably make something out of the other window. That was a fat ass dry voice. Not even the mumbo jumbo, it was the fact that I was trying, drag it out. Anyways, I get some water. Shut up. Community shit. Anyways, sorry, he dropped. When I seen that was funny. But not to say Malusi can play upstairs, because I do kind of have her up there, but maybe, I don't know. But like the way that I was trying to see it, but then again coming down to at the end of the video, I was like, probably not. So the castle is gonna be weird on this. Hear me out. So say, why would you just show that and show Goyo? Just look, it's cool, right? Anyways, with Goyo, I think he's cooler. I did something with Goyo, and it is a genius plan, So remember I said castle, right? So it's kind of a genius plan. Depending on just explosions and also like just shooting it or hitting the castle or the Goyo or whatnot. What if I do something with the 2 Goyos, and it can honestly cause much of more for Goyo than just one. Or you can look at it in a simple way, that's the fact that it can be like a decoy, or maybe if like whatnot, just be like, oh, maybe if they shoot it per se, and then they may think that, okay, this castle is free. We just, we just have to Goyo. That was a dumb Goyo. They walk around. Pressure's on that side, And the only way to really get more pressure is to go through this side. Pressure enough is already on the castles. How I'm gonna have it, I'm gonna show y'all. Just visualize, just see it. And then you just have so much pressure on one side, okay, bet. I can honestly put, let's say, a claymore here if someone wants to come through. No need for a claymore because I have beepers over there, So no one's going to play on anything, and then they have a minute left. Okay, we have to pick a pressure point. We're getting stuck, Like, we're just sitting here, we can't do nothing, no one's coming out the side, it's hard, we can't push this, bro. It's too good of a cover. They make a pressure point with, a breacher, and hard breacher to be exact. And someone just could be liability of like getting a pressure point right. I ain't gonna name any ops, but at least a hard breacher. Boom. Thorn room. Shoot the Goyo. Okay. that's off, you know what I'm saying? They wait, drone in, you know what I'm saying? Move them, they drone, you know. They notice someone playing this whole area and it's an actual site here. And then if they're not smart enough and they don't drone right, they break that castle, boom, fire. So it's like I guess that's a surprise. I don't know. But let's just say they don't shoot the fire and they actually play it. And not to say that they actually shoot it. What if they actually have to shoot the fire? You know what I'm saying? And just look up from a Lucy, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, hey, it's like interesting, you know? It's like you don't have to shoot it, but you shoot it. But let's say you have to take a pressure point and it so happens to be that door and you take it and boom, that happens. That was my whole point, bro. I was excited to say that. But yeah, that was my whole point with the capsule, you know what I'm saying? And we go, yo. But yeah, but I don't know. I did have like second thoughts on Goyo, only because I was like, you know, like the Twitch. No, the Kaede. Not Goyo, Kaede. I did pick Kaede. If you can't pick Kaede, honestly, I would say like get like Bandit. Enough to get the walls all the way through. So I feel like mute wouldn't be a good try. Don't get me for the wall. Just get Kaede, Bandit. You know what I'm saying? Just like one of those two players, bro. Like it'd be better enough. But honestly, still I'm a Lucy, like any trap ops, and I was saying like, you know, as I'm gonna get banned in Alibi, I would probably explain it more because I did see a video on a guy. I don't want to say any names, but like I remember seeing it. He was like, Alibi is something pretty stronger than what she actually is. Maybe if I hear him out, I could probably do something with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying like his work in battle right now, but I was saying, you know, like probably to see like if this is true or not, bro. I want to test it out. It wasn't like he was. I think of the description, he was saying like Alibi can honestly like hold angles, not just her looking face to face with the angles. It's basically crossfires, you know. So it's like you're really not putting the Alibi to look at someone directly, because regardless, like they're gonna probably drone. You know what I'm saying? But it's like angling the Alibi will like give them a click, like a quick glance of like what the Alibi is looking at or like how they're standing. They won't realize it's a fucking Alibi clone. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know, it's our trump card. It's not to say that we're all playing like we're all trying to place alibis wrong now. It's like that probably that guy has a point, you know. But I can probably find this video and watch it. Like, yeah, bro, like interesting. I like that, you know. But I think it's like an Oregon background. He had an Alibi, you know, the regular site setup. He had alibis facing other directions and whatnot, but it's kind of cool. Yeah, these castles, this last castle, you could put it on any of the 3 doors, honestly. It's just depending on how wide you're checking something or depending on like how close you're checking, you know what I'm saying? Because like, let's just say you want to like have more space to roam around downstairs more than upstairs, you know what I'm saying? You come down, it's castled, you know what I'm saying? And then let's just say they're going to come over there, you know what I'm saying? They're going to obviously want to check this point at least because there's a castle here, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's not just see a castle, forget about it and just rush in. No, they're going to drone, you know what I mean? So yeah. You would see Malusi in the point, but like I was just describing how like the fire. Alright, the Thorn room in like detail, I would say that play inside sight, duh. But like you can honestly have like one other person from inside to play outside with you. Because I only say that because like it's way much better to like not like really have stress on like how good can you play this side all by yourself, you know what I mean? So just let someone try to get in with you, you know what I'm saying? And the caster is really much just to like close it off. So it's honestly like, you know, the video shows itself, you know. You walk in, you get spotted, you know, by a enemy combatant, you know what I'm saying? But you have to break this castle, you know what I'm saying? You just can't rush in there and play that room because someone's playing Thorn and also they can see your feet, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So it's like, what can you do? Probably say like, you know, ignore it. And then if you ignore it, like, okay, bet, I'm just gonna go on the opposite side and, you know, come through arcade. But then again, Malusi, that's the big issue. I feel like with her, it's like many people can, like, you know, just shoot it or whatnot and then, you know, EMP it. But I was like, I don't want to, like, because I feel like EMPs are being more used now. when EMPs came out for Dokkaebi, bro, I loved that shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. All hands down. I like that, but most people hated it because, like, you know, like, why is she doing that? But I mean, why not, bro? She has a whole phone, you know what I'm saying? Like, someone that's like you watching the fucking anime, and then someone has the ability to like hack phones and then do EMP blasts. That'd be cool as shit, bro. Not just, you know, hack phones. And what if someone had an EMP blast? It would be EMP blast versus guy who can hack phones. You know what I'm saying? The whole dumbass series. You know what I'm saying? No offense. You know what I'm saying? So that's some shit. Like, honestly, if I could take it before, it's like, bro, that shit was fire. I'm not gonna lie, but not to, you know, dick ride rainbow. You know, y'all got y'all flags and shit. But anyways, that's out my hair. But yeah. Valkyrie, just realizing, just line it up, bro. Don't be, you know, bum with it. Line it up. And if that can't probably reach it, my calculation might be wrong. But if you could do it, you could do it. Anyways, yeah. That's the real thing. And then you already know Azami, she's gonna be banned like the first fucking round, cause like I said with her, but I feel like Melissa would still be good, you know? She can still be good, but I feel like Fenrir would be most of all probably not, because like I said earlier, like you can honestly like have someone swing the smoke, like both of y'all swing the smoke at one time, and then you just, you know, so happens somebody died between that, you know, time second, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, maybe enough, you know what I mean? But it's like, but it's the fact that you can be watching that, but then again, it's the risk of someone coming upstairs, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, that would happen, like, you know, at a time, but like, not say that, you know, it would happen all the time, you know? But yeah, Melissa, she would be, you know, not roaming, psych, yes, she's gonna be roaming, bro. Melissa roaming, yeah, she's a 3 armor. I mean, you may think, wow, she's slow, but, bro, she's slow. What? 3 armor. Hello. Is she a 3 armor? Shut up. I think she a 3 armor. 3 armor, bro. Come on. Give it the program. She can take more damage, bro. Who gives a fuck? Literally. You know what I'm saying, bro? And it's like it enough, people won't even want to see that, because it's like, bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. Fenrir, Azami, but like, you know, not to say that they'll play the different, like, not to say like they'll play like the same thing that she's doing with Melusi, because they can't, but they'll have their own styles, you know, how good can they play, you know, on this part of the map. But for like Melusi, it was something to be more simple, you know, like not just something cliche, but like, you know, like, bro, I'm just trying to, you know, use the operator. But I was thinking Azami, but I'm not trying to get her banned, bro. Like, I feel like Azami would be good as fuck on this shit too, bro. Cause like, it's already a drug room, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? Literally, it's called calling a supply room, but like, bro, it's literally a drug room, bro. So, Azami doing concrete, you know what I'm saying, bro? So I was like, bro, that's a dad joke. Like, if like 2 dads would have talked to each other and be like, let me tell you a Siege joke, like Siege Core, like, what did a zombie do in the drug room in theme park? You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, what did she do? She was doing concrete. Like, what? Like, come on, bro. She was doing concrete. It was like, bro, okay, bro, that's funny. But, and the inside is funny, bro. But, anyways, yeah, she gonna be out of there. But Melissa, for though, I'm trying to see how she gonna be doing. I ain't gonna lie. But I feel like with her, bro, and then Brava. But I did say I'm gonna say like more bands in my videos. So just to like really like take care of Melusi, I'm not okay. Bangalore. This is how I do it. I'm not gonna tell you directly how I ban people, just because that's my secret sauce. Because then it's like, how the hell you gonna do all of that and then still have more people to ban? Exactly, that's my point. But then again, some will make it obvious, and you know. But then again, sometimes it's like, how would you actually do that? You know what I mean? But anyways, on this ban, I'm going to ban 0. I'm going to ban 0 as an attacker. And then for a defender, you know, probably you can pick. But for sure, 0. I'm going to think, what the fuck, 0, you know? You know, for Melusi, yes. I'm going to ban 0. 0 and But you can ban two people. I'm gonna do Siege X style. Yeah, ban 0 Ram, and then for Defender, you can ban Bandit. Why Bandit? Because sometimes these bots can't use Kite right, so it's like Bandit, they get it, and then they get through. But like always, have fun. GG's.